Dan Brown, the Toy and Plastic Brick Museum in Blair, Ohio. You're currently standing in the Coolsville room, which is the Scooby-Doo room. And basically we have all kinds of different models in here. We have Pinocchio, that he's actually a model that came from the Eastern European bloc. We have Spider-Man, life-size, of course, which has been a big hit. We've had him at many, many shows and events. We've got the little mini Spider-Man. He's been really cute. Everyone loves him. We've got Harry Potter, of course. Harry Potter is a mosaic, which is an interesting mosaic. It's actually a studs up instead of a studs out. So it doesn't look that great when you're looking at it here, but when you see it through the camera, it's going to look really nice. We have a actual original bust from a full-size Hagrid. Mm-hmm. Somebody tried to repair him, cut him in half, and didn't work out so well. So we ended up with the top end of him. So that's not actually a bust. That's actually that is a full-size Hagrid. That just we've got the top.
Had a little surgery done.
A little surgery, didn't quite go as well as planned. But we got a couple of different variations of him. Gary the snail, of course. SpongeBob, which is the original store display. Now this one's an interesting one. We've had arguments about this one. We call him Batty, but we think he's one of the original Disney models that was taken out of Legoland.
Okay.
So they're supposed to destroy them, and as far as I know, there he is. So I don't know whether he was given as a prize or a present or something like that. We don't think he was stolen. But he kind of showed up on eBay, and we turned around and snagged him quick, because that was before they had the Disney license. And I don't know if you remember, but Disney and Lego had a little bit of a tiff going on about some Lego models that were at Legoland that were Disney themed.
Oh, so they had some issues with that then before they had the whole connection there.
We believe so. Of course, you know, the custom built the Scooby-Doo gang, Scooby-Doo himself. Lots of trials and tribulations to get that Scooby-Doo here. We sent a crew down to pick him up, and they got stopped at the border. They missed their exit and ended up in the wrong place at the wrong time. So they got sent back without the Scooby-Doo model. And then we finally had them pick it up and get him back here. So we were very pleased that Scooby-Doo was able to find his home once again in Blair, Ohio. Mm-hmm. The Dora Diego and Boots. Of course, you know, they have, any museum has to have a Dora Diego and a Boots, and if you don't, you're not an official museum.
Oh yeah, that's just like a rule for all museums.
Yeah, you must have Dora Diego and Boots. Then we got the themed build things on either side. We actually have a little playhouse here where we turn around and have like plays and other things done. Okay. So you know, they every once in a while we'll have a troupe come in and do whatever they want to do, and they'll come in and do like plays for the kids and scare the crap out of them. It's great. They'll pop up out of there. They think it's just a room, and then all of a sudden you got people in like outfits that pop up.
And something I noticed here as we went through a lot of these rooms is that you try to incorporate, it's not just the Lego. You have kind of other things for maybe kids to do, or you've got like artwork and things. Is that something you purposely try to do with a lot of the rooms in the museum?
Yes. We try and do specific themes, or we try and do something that's interesting and fun. We're trying to spawn ideas and thought. The Lego does a lot of that, but if they see something that is more of a diorama, or it's kind of something that goes with something else, it'll make it even better.
Mm-hmm. And something else you were talking about earlier is these mosaics here. If you want to point those out, and how did you get these?
The gentleman that's going to be doing some work for us, he's a painter, and he ended up with these items. There's two of them. They're basically Disney themed, and we don't know where they came from. They're very interesting layouts. It looks like somebody turned around and just mounted them to the boards to keep them intact, but they have numbers underneath the left hand and the right hand sides under the modules. So that usually means it's some kind of a themed build that they went through. But I don't know why they would theme build a Disney item like that. So these might be from like a hotel or something like that as well. We've found no documentation on them yet. Okay. So I'm hoping somebody watching your video will go, I know what those are, and call us up and say, we've got directions for those. Because we've still got some missing parts that we'd like to fill in.
Yeah, I can imagine it might be kind of hard to find, especially with all the models you've got in the museum here, finding records of when a lot of this was built and stuff is probably pretty hard for you guys.
Next to impossible. Yeah. Sometimes we'll have a good theme, or there'll be multiple of them out there, or somebody will have gotten them from an ex-Lego employee or something like that, so they know the background on them. Other times it's just a crapshoot. We basically try and find what we find, and if we can get something that has some history to it, wonderful. If we can't, then we try and find the history and bug people and call Lego and watch them say, don't call us anymore. Things like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a really cool room. I think you set this up really nice. Thanks for showing it to us.
Thank you.